next, some fascinating scientific creations are on display for National STEM Day.
Yeah, Sacra Gray is live in Sacramento taking a look at the fun events at St. Francis High School. Hey, Sacra.
Good morning, guys. We've been talking about the holiday season all morning long, but who knew? National STEM Day, also a holiday. But we're getting our learning caps on this morning. We're at St. Francis High School where, hey, there's experiments going all around us. And if you've got a little one that's interested in engineering, science, this is the perfect event for them. We got Marcus, our robotics coach, joining us this morning. Okay, it's a packed gym. Tell me what's going on out here.
Yeah, we're super excited out here at St. Francis High School today. We got STEM Day going on. We got about 20 experiments. You can drive an ROV, a remotely operated vehicle that's 2,700 feet under Monterey Bay, and look at all the fish. You can drive a robot in our pool here, and we got 3 or 4 experiments we can show you of the 15 or 20.
Okay, I was just handed this. What am I holding right now?
This is stars in a jar. It's a little, yeah, it's not a real star, but it's a little bit like having a planetarium in your house. Now, it's too bright in here, but if we were to turn the lights out, you'd see those stars on the wall from the star in a jar.
Okay, typically when we think of science, we think, okay, we really gotta buckle down and learn here, but I'm seeing pudding and sprinkles behind me. Explain to me how we're making science fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're doing here is edible soil. So that might be a set of words you don't usually put together for edible soil. But what we're showing here is that not only can you make something that looks like soil from edibles, but it's also got the nutrients and all those things that you have in soil that can help us grow our food. So a really good way of tying together something fun with the science lessons around how we grow our food here.
Now, disclaimer, don't let your kiddo go out into the yard and try to eat the soil after that. Let them come on out here to St. Francis High School and eat their pudding in a cup. Okay, next we've got everything from you can make your own t-shirt to lava lamps. Okay, Marcus, I'm gonna hand over the baton to the students and see if they can explain to us what these are. Okay, so people can grab a bottle right when they walk in, and then what happens next?
So we'll fill a little bit with water and then the rest of it with vegetable oil. And then after that, we would add small pieces of Alka-Seltzer tablets, which create like a bubble effect. Oh, and you add like a few drops of food dye, and this will create a lava lamp effect because the bubbles bring the food dye up.
I love it. A DIY lava lamp, which is very nostalgic. I grew up with a lava lamp, so it's nice to make your own. What's been the reaction from kiddos who have come by and seen the magic in action?
They've all been really fascinated, and I can't blame them. I've been caught watching them a lot, too.
Okay, well, perfect. Okay, lastly, I do want to give a quick shout out to this group right over here. So these are some St. Francis High School students that actually are accomplishing some really big things. Okay, you guys, we're about to wrap up this segment, but tell me a little bit about this project that you're sending to the International Space Station.
Yeah, so we're the International Space Station here at St. Francis, and we're one of the many academic teams here at St. Francis. Like here at STEM Day, we also have other academic teams like robotics, and we also have Science Olympiad here, but our academic team specifically, we're sending a experiment we created and brainstormed through like a few weeks, and then we're going to send to the International Space Station.
Wow.
And then we're going to test yeast and how that grows in space, and there's also other applications for yeast.
Yes, yeast is really cool because we share around 30% of our DNA with yeast, so we can kind of see how humans are going to react in space based on the reaction of the yeast in the chip.
Okay, and you guys are bribing the kids, okay?
Yeah.
Most importantly, they got Starburst on the table. So if your kiddo, hey, 5th graders to 8th graders especially that are maybe interested in coming out here to St. Francis High School and maybe being on a team like this is the perfect segue for that. So the event is happening from 10 to 2. It's free and open to the public. The signs all around St. Francis are gonna point you in the right direction, and then you can end up right here and then let your little one's hands get dirty and maybe do a little bit of learning on a Saturday.
So much fun. Thanks, Sacra. A local Italian restaurant